Hey everyone, it's been a little bit. It is already the 29th of January here. I can't believe that. So that means I've been on my little trip for almost a month. I left on the 31st of December. So we are approaching 1 month of this little journey. And so thank you for following along. I apologize. I have not responded or not responded, but I haven't submitted anything here for a while. There is many reasons why, but the number one, I was internet. I was trying to get something submitted to you guys 2 weeks ago before I started a training here in Koh Phangan. I was in Koh Samui, an island off of Thailand, and yeah, I was trying to submit a newsletter and email it to you, and then it just all disappeared. So, and it said that the internet connection wasn't safe or something, so it stopped it all. And then so I went to work on it this last weekend again, and my computer just it has a blue screen on it now. So I heard the blue doom screen or something. Anyway, not good. So it looks like I won't be having a computer for a little while until I figure out how to make that work and get a computer either shipped over here or buy one here or whatever. So I have not put that into fruition yet. I haven't even asked. I'm not sure how to go about all of that. So here I am. I am on video, and this is how I guess you'll be able to connect with me for a little bit. I will try to get something emailed out, but I can't promise what all can be done because it'll be through my phone. So if it's not pretty and there's just content there, know that that's why. I'm not trying to be slacker, but it is what it is. So I still want to connect because I'm learning a lot. So I am in a yoga training. It is a 4-week yoga training here in Koh Phangan. It's a 200-hour certification when I'm done. I'm not concerned about the certificate whatsoever. A lot of people that know me know that I don't necessarily believe that we need certificates for all these different things. A lot of times personal experience and things like that has trained you plenty to be a supporter or an advocate for a certain thing. However, when I came over to Thailand, I knew that I wanted to do something, and this is just what kept showing up. And I love their website and I love their mission, so here I am. I've been working with 10 other ladies, and we've been working hard to build strength in ourselves. That was the first week. So we're doing yoga for 3 hours minimum. The second week has been more than that because we're learning the positions and appropriate ways to do them and stuff. So during our actual class time and lessons, we're doing positions. So we're doing a lot of yoga right now. And then we do an hour meditation every morning. And then 3 hours of study. So we have breaks throughout the day. They have that figured out so that we can actually, I'm on the beach, so we get to actually, hang out here and take our breaks here. But that's what I'm up to. And it's introduced a lot of different things, and this is exactly what I wanted. A lot of you know that I work, or the last few years of my, the last 8 years or 10 years of my life, I've been working as a chiropractor, working as a wellness-based chiropractor, looking at how to initiate healing within and heal the inside, so that we can have a healthy outside, right? But I do believe it starts inside. I think the power that made the body heals the body, and that if we are able to supply it with enough, with the right nutrients, with the right thoughts, with the environment we're in is what is going to exude health, right? If it's a healthy environment. Now, what I'm finding here, we went through a lot of different stuff. When you move the body, like the way that we've been moving it, a lot of emotions can come up. A lot of just maybe some different things that you know that you need to be working on, maybe you haven't yet, or you know, just working through your stuff, working through your shit. There's a reason why we have to do that. Like, it's just, if we want to be well, like we can't keep like stuffing or hiding these different things that keep initiating dis-ease or discomfort, or, you know, like ways of acting that we don't want to act or whatever. Like, these things are going to come up, and we just, when you move the body, that happens. And I don't know how much I want to dive into all of it, but for the most part, like, the biggest thing that I am learning right now is that there is a point where there's a subconscious thought or subconscious things happening that we may not always know what they are. And I've been very aware that there's something like that is holding me back over the last many years. But over the last 3 to 5 years, I know that there's something that likes to hold me back. And it only comes ever so often, and I don't always know when it hits, and I haven't quite figured that out. So I've been working with the trainers here, the teachers, and other, you know, my classmates are all very, they're all on the same journey, and there's something about being around people who are on a similar journey as you to make the progress. And so I do have something that I'm working through, and the biggest thing that I've learned is to accept me even if it's there. This is a great example. It's not the it's not the big thing, but like, for example, I have some stomach things. Can I accept myself the way I am, even with a digestive system that sometimes frustrates me? Yeah, like, I need to learn to accept myself the way that it is. Not saying I don't need to work towards it, but I need to love myself and not give myself a hard time or feel less than because I have some of these things. So we did a 2-hour breath work session last night, and I don't know if you guys have ever done breath work before. I have, but not this long, and not with a facilitator, somebody who's working through it with you. It was intense, and it was really good. It was something that I think is super important for people to realize. Like, if you just become aware of who you are, or like what's going on, like, how do you breathe? You know, like, what kind of breath work are you doing at home, or what kind of breathing are you doing on a regular basis? I end up a lot of times breathing more through my chest than my belly, for one, but it's way worse when I sit, which is not common. It's usually worse when somebody stands. It's harder to get a good belly breath and a relaxing breath when you're standing. But for me, it's really, really difficult when you sit. And our whole thing was when our whole breathwork session was sitting. It was very aggressive breathing. So I want to hop on one day and actually do some breathwork stuff with you. But I'll just give you a little bit of insight of what we did. So we did 45 minutes of really aggressive breath work, some time of light, and then quite a bit of time of like relaxing into a position and then just feeling our body. And they really want you to feel. And I truly think that, like, when I'm having my big issue, my unconscious thought that I'm not sure exactly what happens that causes me to do this, I oftentimes don't feel my body anymore. And I don't know if you've ever felt that way. I don't think I'm alone. So if you've ever felt like you're having a hard time connecting with your body, like, that is what I mean. That is not the way that we, it's not a way of being healthy, is to step away and not just ignore the things that our body is telling us. Accept them and move on, sure, but not ignore and not stuff and not try to overpower it. Just accept it for what it is. anyway, so that's something that keeps popping up. And you know what helped me get back connected to my body was breath work last night. So sometimes, you know, I am so grateful to be here. I am so thankful that this is something that I can do, something I can bring back with me. Like some people use their investment, or they invest in like real estate, or they invest in land or cattle or whatever. I chose a long time ago to invest in my brain. This is something that I can take with me wherever I go and use, and use to help people. And yeah, so this is a high priority for me, is to be able to learn things here and then bring them back, so, or share them with the world, and how I can and how I relate. We talk often about the mind, body, spirit, right? And I read a book called The Untethered Soul, and I read that on my way to Hawaii. So it was a great book. I recommend it to anybody who's willing to listen to a book that maybe opens your eyes to what we're trying to do here on Earth. And the biggest thing is to be able to connect with your soul. So, and yoga is the big thing of that is union. That's what yoga actually means, is union. And it's to connect with your spirit, your soul. And when we think of yoga, we think of stretching, we think of very fleshy things, but the point is to connect with your soul, no matter what your body is doing. So that's the point of yoga. And I know a lot of people are scared of the term, or like studying it and whatnot, and I get that. I am a very curious soul, and I also want to I don't want to live out of fear, you guys. It's just not, it doesn't make sense to me. So as I'm studying this, I'm connecting it with my beliefs and my understanding of what yoga is, what our soul is, what God is for me, what my higher power is. I know that that's different for others, but the biggest thing is to be just really congruent with all of it. And when I look at yoga, I look at the positioning, I look at opening up the body so that we can be really connected to our higher power. And then I'm not saying you have to do yoga to do this. I'm saying it makes it easier. I hear so often like, oh, I'm praying, and I'm trying, and I'm asking God, and I'm having trouble listening, and all these things. And sometimes I'm like, well, maybe it's time to go for a walk. Maybe it's time to move. Maybe it's time to, like, get energy flowing through you, get your blood pumping or whatever, get your body moving so that you can connect. We're such a sedentary lifestyle, especially in the US. I know that. Not everybody. I'm not saying everyone, but I'm just like trying to connect with your soul in different positions. So like a big thing that I have to do, because I'm a pusher, as the ones that know me personally, I go hard. Like if it comes to a workout, I want to do it really well. If it comes to a run, I want to do it really well. If it comes to a business, I want to do it really well. Like I push, and I go to the point of resistance. But the thing is with yoga is that you're supposed to relax in the discomfort. Relax in the discomfort. So really think about that for a minute. Relax into the discomfort. So when there's stress, relax into it. When there's a conversation, a tough conversation, relaxing into it. When there's a flat tire, relax into it. So whenever you feel the stress, if you can relax into it, breathe, strengthen the mind to be able to handle it, and then let it go and do the work, but relax into it, not like like stress into it, like relax into it. That's what I'm learning. I am by far not the most flexible person here whatsoever. I'm probably almost the least, actually. Like when I look at our group of ladies that are training, I I've surrounded myself with people that are better than me. I'm no longer the smartest person in the room. I'm no longer the fittest person in the room. I am challenging myself to grow and to be different. And yeah, I feel different. We've been really conscious of our food intake and our nutrition. We get massages pretty often, or at least, we can go and hop in. This is what's so different, is that I can go and get a massage, like just walk in and get a massage, and a good massage. It's been really wonderful to have that opportunity to go get a massage. I have not found a chiropractor here yet. I've connected with one of our girls in our group is a physical therapist. We've connected over, she's from the Netherlands, and connected over what's going on over there for healthcare. And then the other one is she is a psychologist. I want to make sure I said that right. And so we've connected over that. So believe me when I say, like, I have had, and she's from the Netherlands as well, from Amsterdam, but just connecting with what they are doing. And it's interesting how much, like, she's going to bring this back to her practice in her in her medical world, right? She's going to bring yoga, running. We talked about serotonin, and things like that. So I can't wait to keep sharing information with you. This is just a quick touch base. I know that I have not forgot about you, but I just wanted to make sure you still think, still open up these emails and still look at them, because there's gonna be some really good stuff coming up once I have time to create some things and possibly get a computer. We'll see how all this turns out. But I think, yeah, if I were to sum up this whole message, is one, relax into the stress, relax into the tension, is one. Two is that the importance of connecting with your body, but also knowing that your body it's not what you take away from earth here, right? Like, your body stays here and your soul goes somewhere else, right? So making sure that just because your body might be telling you something, make sure you're listening to your soul, right? Or listening to your soul, not your body or your mind. It's your soul that's really telling you what needs to be done. And then we have to get the body to come with you, right? And then third, that give yourself some grace. When you're feeling that maybe you're working on something and you might not be getting the progress or making the progress that you want to be making, that know that if you are putting the intention there and you're moving in a direction that's positive, that eventually things will look different for you. Nothing stays the same. There is no such thing. When people say they're stagnant, I actually don't believe that. You're either progressing or digressing. So I know that in the moment things might seem hard, but they are changing, and nothing is permanent. So be thankful for your day, and I hope everyone is having a wonderful January as we approach the next month and go into that with a bang. And yeah, I miss you all, and I don't know. That's all I have. I miss you all. I can't believe a month has went by, but I can also, it seems like a month went by. It seems like a long time ago. And I'm still trying to clean some things up from home, and yeah, it's just never ending, but it's beautiful. I am so thankful, and please, please, please make sure you're following me on Instagram because that's where I'm posting more frequently, only because I can't get an email out to everybody right now. So if you think about it, follow me on Dr. Josie J on Instagram or Josie Jensen on Facebook. But that would be great. And then communicate with me. Let's see what you guys are up to and what you're working on. Would be happy to hear it.